It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that.
What the fuck?
He couldn't do it.
They get 13 on the pickup.
Man, don't start blessing this nigga with this bullshit this early. Don't. Because then y'all gonna piss me off and I'm gonna start beating his ass.
Play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb.
Okay.
They bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Okay. So, man, y'all want to be on that bullshit, so I guess I got to be mean now. Okay.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Flushed out of the pocket. The throw is caught.
Yeah, we there too. Underneath this, we there for underneath too.
Offense in the hurry up here. On 3rd down, they'll go with Joe.
Nah. Get the fuck.
Hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough.
And they take
So watching this weak ass, rapist ass running quarterback run into the end zone is something we let happen? The fuck?
Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with
okay, man.
These opening drives
y'all pissing me off.
Tone setters. It is why every offense loves to
when I get pissed off, I start taking my anger out on these weak ass niggas.
Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Well, I'm talking about the weak ass Brown.
It on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Julius Chestnut to return.
Well, take it how you want to take it.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock.
If that's the case, you ain't them niggas weak. You feel that way. You feel that motherfucking way.
They've got first down.
Okay, they slapping in the stadium.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard.
Oh, nah. We not doing that. We not doing that. Mason Rudolph, bring your bitch ass out of there. There we go. There we go. Had to do my move around.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, nigga, I almost called this nigga Lamar Jackson. What the fuck you doing that ball, nigga?
And the Browns get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise
yeah, that right there was diabolical. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You never want to see
and man, I need my ball back for that bullshit. Man, y'all gonna piss me off. I need my ball back for that bullshit.
Press on ahead.
Get his weak at. Thank you. I need my ball back for that bullshit.
That is back-to-back passes. Jerome Baker has it at the 20. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Throwing it to depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps.
Call it however you want to call it.
You say that.
You should have got sacked, but they wouldn't let me get that. So you threw the shit, not to pick the shit.
This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
I ain't begging for shit. I'm gonna start just taking this shit.
Short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff.
Every time that ball up in the air.
This return starts at the 5.
Come here, nigga.
And a decent return.
You got attacked by a running back, nigga.
Inside the 30.
Hey, get that fucking cup out of my ear. I ain't shit else in that goddamn cup, nigga.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Watson back to the air after that pick. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
You know what? Hold on. Nope. Okay. Who the fuck? I can't. I fucking can't. That's the sad part about it. I fucking can't. Fuck, bro. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna just try it. I see it. I see it, but I just gotta try it.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shove here on 1st down.
That's me.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Into the hands of Tillman, complete. And they haul it down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
Telling y'all that this fuck shit y'all giving this nigga is diabolical. I ain't gonna lie.
Impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length.
You hit a curl route that far is crazy. I know. I know to hit a curl route that fucking deep is crazy as fuck.
Here's Watson.
Give me that. Oh my fucking god. Okay. 2 picks on 1 play is diabolical. 2 picks on 1 play is crazy as hell to me.
No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this everything. He just did. Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone.
He don't care.
You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
He don't care. I see it. He don't care.
On 3rd down, Watson.
No, nigga. Nigga.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
He don't care.
Money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That's cool.
Well, I know
you can get it in the end zone.
Stalls out. That's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Chestnut on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard.
Excuse me, sir. Can somebody get the fuck out of my way so I can run this fucking ball?
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead,
Breeze, what you want?
He's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort
defensively.
Shit.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Browns, they're going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Chubb. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Play action. It's Watson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
This might be a free play for him. Forced out to his right. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Chubb. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. On the return, here comes Tajay Spears. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This, our last play of the quarter. Levis now off the play fake. Boyd hauls it in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. It's a 2-score game early. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They've got 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Levis. Chased out to his right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They give inside to Chubb. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down on the play by Tavondre Sweat. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Oh, he got some air under this one. Deep down the middle. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Amani Hooker has it. And the Titans are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Levis now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 47-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. He's still going at the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Now a toss. It's Pollard. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. On the play fake, it's Levis. Flush down out to his left. He's running for it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
The kick by Gano is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's out the clear. And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field.
I just love to see that. I love to see the momentum created out of the great special teams play. Look at the fist bumps. Look at the little pats on the butt. Look at the little more juice this offense has now. Set up with great field position.
There's a counter give to Chubb. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That was Harold Landry making the tackle. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down. Watson working in the pistol. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Looking for... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Has it down close. Touchdown, Cleveland. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. On the return, here comes Spears. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. First and 10 from the 41. From the gun, Levis. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Okonkwo brings it in. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
On third down, Pollard. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Here's first and 10 from the 34. To throw, here's Watson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Titans call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here he is on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
This defense needed that, Kate. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing could turn in the NFL, and that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. First down, and they go right back to him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Chestnut on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Levis now against the blitz. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Pass taken in by Pollard. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Now Levis. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Throwing is Levis on 3rd down. Throw left side, complete. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Tony Pollard with the touchdown.
Now hold on, bro. Don't sit here and start complaining and shit when I score.
Defense to give them a chance to overcome
I
that
ain't
big
saying.
deficit.
That's cool. I'm only down
We
7.
can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Folk with the point after. And the Titans cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Get that on my ear.
Yeah, because that was it. I was done with that. Nothing else in that. It was over with.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First
That
and
was
10.
that was over with.
Here's Watson to the air. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
Okay.
Moving
What you
quickly,
got for me?
trying to get set again. Watson now off play action.
Man!
He is caught left side.
Nigga, I
Gets
swear.
around 6 there. Amani Hooker with the tackle.
When you see play action, do all you can
He
to
got
get your
lucky.
eyes to the
He
tight
got
end.
lucky.
That's their
He
bread and
got
butter. That play action
fucking
gives him time off the
lucky.
line.
I don't know
Shoot
what
the
type
rusher,
of
even
shit
help
this
sell that
shit
fake.
got going
And
on,
when he releases, he
but
gets
that should have
out,
been
gets some
picked.
leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Complete beyond the marker.
And then they just be breaking all type of
Midfield there,
unknown
but stopped on
tackles
his
and
own
shit.
side at the 49.
But it's cool though.
It's a gain of 12 there.
It's cool though.
And that gives the Browns a first. Watson to throw it. Called in left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This is Chubb. This is ahead for 5. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Bails out of the pocket quick.
Why did you fumble? Give me that. Thank you. I don't know what that nigga was thinking. I don't know what that nigga was thinking. I don't know what that nigga was thinking. Oh my God. I don't know what that nigga was thinking. But why did when I okay man, I see what happened. Y'all on that fuck shit. I try to send my nigga to blitz. And that nigga switched the whole to a whole different person. Like what the fuck?
First down play, nets him 5. It's gonna be 2nd and 5. Right back to Pollard.
Get
Down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down. Again, a run with Pollard. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know what? You know what, Madden? Y'all don't sound too bad about that. Cause that shit was some fuckery that just happened. So y'all don't sound too bad about that. Let me see.
He'll throw it.
Yeah. Oh, you bitch ass nigga!
Comes through with a 4th down stand.
Hey, I am all
Yeah, okay. This is what I've been saying all damn game.
have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that
Bang, Madden,
sidelines? to
We're
go
gonna make
for it the
something
next
happen.
time they get this shot.
We're gonna make something happen.
Play action. It's Watson.
This nigga wide the fuck open. Why?
And he'll get it up to the 27.
What's
They'll
up?
get 18
What's up with it?
yards there.
Yo,
And that's
what's
good
up with
for
it?
Cleveland, first down.
I'm here.
You know I
Okay,
love
I
those
see you.
chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He's got a man left. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Just
So
one
Jeffrey
quarter
Simmons
remaining
didn't
in
hit
this
that
one.
nigga before he threw
It's
that hoe.
Browns
That's
ball, working to
crazy.
carry this lead through to the end.
That's crazy.
Second down now, 7 to go. They go play action here. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Let me try this.
It's a gain of
No.
17 on that one.
I'm doing it.
And that gives the Browns a first. Chubb on the give, headed left. Broke through the tackle.
So we
And
can't
that's
tackle
good
niggas now?
yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going to the ground again on first.
Yeah.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Watson with a blitz coming. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Working quickly here. Watson with 3rd and long.
Y'all better get that
Completes it
nigga.
in traffic. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. On 4th down, here's Watson. He's got it to his running back. That'll be the first.
Half of
and
these
more.
niggas is breaking tackles. This nigga's not even like that in real life. Fuck is going on?
And now they're on the doorstep.
The
of a
fuck?
touchdown. 1st and goal coming up.
When the nigga win, he stay the whole game. When he ain't, he leave. What the fuck is going on?
Running right with Chubb. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
All of a sudden, he a running back now.
Hurry up offense here. Off the play fake, he'll throw.
Bitch. Nick.
Incomplete.
Y'all don't stop blessing this nigga with this bullshit Madden.
Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Chubb. And he
Tackle
pushes
this
the ball
nigga,
in
y'all.
closer to the 3.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
Carlson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
On the return, here comes Spears. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return.
Yep.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Knew it.
Levis now off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior
Come on, y'all. We got my
incompletion,
team.
we
We
got
got
third
3
down.
minutes left. We got to make something happen.
Boyd now in motion left.
We down my
Third and long
motherfucking
from
team,
here.
boy.
Buys
We got
time,
to make
rolling
something
right.
happen. Yeah, they ain't making something happen. What the fuck was that?
With the pick. And the Browns take over once again after
Damn.
forcing his 4th interception of the night.
Will,
Brock, it has been a
Will,
special day
Will,
for this
look.
defense when it comes to forcing
Yeah, I don't
turnovers.
see.
Big play
Wasn't that
after
not a
big
pass
play,
interference?
and that
Yeah,
is the 4th
okay,
interception in this
okay.
contest.
Special for the defense
well,
and an
I mean, it
absolute
happens. It
nightmare
happens.
for a quarterback. One interception,
happens.
it sticks with
Hey.
you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They
They
come
wanna
through with a
run it.
nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Run it.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it.
No.
First down. Pops up right away
Okay,
and
there we go.
signals first down.
There we go.
First and 10. Here's Watson. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Catch the pick, McCleary, get the pick, bro.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PB.
That is
But as
pick.
soon as he
You could have
realized
took
a
that
pick wasn't
back.
possible, it's the next best thing and knocks it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll run. This is Chubb. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. It's a 6-yard gain. They're going to have 4th and 4. Dustin Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Carlson's kick is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Here's Chestnut on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed to Pollard. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans trailing by 13. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Levis from the shotgun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Touchdown, Tennessee!
Yes, the fuck it is.
The Titans now within 1 score in the 4th. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. You're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the
I would have
return
loved the
sets
fumble
them up
just now.
just beyond their own
The
20.
fumble would have been lovely. It was cool. Gotta play defense.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And up to Chubb to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one completes to the Joker. And that will not be enough for a first down. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. Short yardage situation here.
Okay.
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
The defense takes its third and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. First down, ball at the 36. They give inside to Chubb. And he's brought down after a short gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Again, it's Chubb. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. Here's Chubb. And he'll
You
get
got
up
it,
to
good
the
game.
44. So the Browns will take this win home with them. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL.